welcome back to our Journeyman series. We're currently with Toronto FC, stage 3 of this Journeyman series, and we have picked up the Finland international job. So that's going to be our main port of call for the remainder of the series, is taking Finland and hopefully trying to win a World Cup with them. So we'll be scouting profusely as we move through the stages, trying to build a team, hopefully for the 2022 World Cup, but probably more likely the 2028. But we're here in the quarterfinals, and I didn't realize it was a staggered sort of situation. I did say we were going to play our way through, but I'm going to simulate with a 4-1 lead here in the quarterfinals, see if we can get through to the semifinals, and if we make the final, I will play that game here. We'll just see. We'll play it by ear how we go through here. I'm not too concerned if we don't move on from stage 3, because we've only had a couple of episodes here in the MLS and haven't really been able to put a big footprint on Toronto. But they're doing the job for us, and if we get through to that final and we win it, we'll be moving to stage 4. Let's do a couple of player upgrades first. All right, the first one is Eltonen, our Finnish goalkeeper, 70 overall now, just about ready to take the first role here at Toronto. This one comes from Luis Martinez, and he says just blacken him out, give him a long, tight kit, untucked with long socks and white or black boots. I've done that, given him a nice Adidas matching boot and glove situation, and he's ready to rumble. So if we're still here for another season, he will be coming in and taking over as the first ranked keeper. That is for sure, but he is ready to be the #1 keeper almost for Finland as well. And the other player getting an upgrade today is Luna. This one comes from GR Jones 83. He said number 99, unticked, short sleeves, yellow wrist tape, high socks, and some green Adidas boots. Well, there wasn't any green ones, so I sort of matched his wristbands there with some highlighter yellow. And he's just about ready. He's a 65 overall right midfielder, probably starting on the bench, moving through the remainder of this season with Toronto. But we'll see if we can get some game time in him. He's got a pretty decent frame about him. Maybe he can come on and be an impact player. Right, with a 4-1 lead on aggregate here against Orlando, we're just going to simulate through. This one will be a live simulation, of course. Hopefully, there's Giovinco making it 5-1. He scored after 20 minutes, and it's all coming up Toronto here late in the season. We fell away there in the second half of the season and sort of dropped down the table to 5th in the conference. But come finals time, these lads are ready to go. Giovinco's missed a penalty there, but Asirio's put one in, and that is 6-1 on aggregate. We're going through to the semi-final. All right, we've got Chicago in the first leg, and well, we've taken a 1-0 lead after 3 minutes here in the first leg of this semi-final, and Toronto really coming up trumps here, and hopefully we can get through to a final, because that would be incredible. Half-time, it's still 1-0. Giovinco puts in the second. Lombardi's gone off for a rest. Hamilton's come on. They've got one back through Ashakian. Osirio puts in the third. It's 3-1 Toronto. Get in, lads. 3-1 up on aggregate. I've decided to simulate the second leg, and Osirio picks up a knock in the 15th minute. So we've got a 2-0 lead on aggregate. It is the away leg, but hopefully we can do the job here and get ourselves through to the final. A nil or draw, I'd definitely be happy with that, but obviously we'd like to score some goals. We want everyone ready to go. Lombardi puts it in the 70th minute. That makes it, 4-1 on aggregate. We're going through to the MLS final. All right, U-Squad monthly report, and Ocean is ready to make his way into the first team. And as many goalkeepers as we can get, I don't really care, because if we leave here, we want all these Finland players rolling around the world, and maybe one of them will grow on their own. So we'll offer him a contract. The rest of the players are still 15, so Mathias is definitely one we want to be bringing in. But will we have time? Dongjing Liao can fuck off. And Asirio broke a rib in the last game, so he's missed for 6 weeks. He won't be playing in the final. All right, so our final will be against FC Dallas, who knocked off the LA Galaxy 4-1. And we beat Chicago 4-1, so this should be an interesting final. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It is the MLS final. It is FC Dallas and Toronto FC. And, well, what a story this will be if Fabian Bush can take out his 3rd consecutive title with his 3rd club in 3 seasons. And the lads will be looking to do the job. It's, you know, the second half of the season, we fell away. We only just scraped through to the finals, but fuck me, we took Orlando on 6-1. We've beaten Chicago 4-1. And now we have the opportunity to take on Dallas in the final here and possibly complete stage 3. And it's going to be up to this team to get the job done. And the player to watch is Fabian Castillo from Dallas. He scored 2 goals in the previous match, so we'll have to keep an eye on him. Hopefully he isn't too much of a threat. And I'm actually hoping that we can get through and get the job done here, because we can move on to stage 4. You know, we haven't spent a lot of time here in the MLS, but if we can get the job done and move on, all the better for scouting more youth talent. There is the FC Dallas side. Castillo's out on the left, so he's the kid we've got to watch out for. And we'll wait to see the starting lineup for Toronto. There's the trophy that we are playing for, the MLS Cup. And hopefully Fabian Bush and Lombardi will get to lift that trophy. There's Lombardi, looking menacing, looking large, focused Fabian Bush, ready to get the job done once again. Here we go. Earl in between the sticks. Hagelin at right back. Zavaleta, Williams, Morrow, Johnson and Bradley controlling the midfield. We've got Lovitz, Giovinco and Endo across the front. And big Lombardi, Lumbamba in the striking role. Let's do this. Endo slips one down the line. Wants the run from Lombardi and he gets it. There's Lombardi screaming forward. Oh, turns his man inside out nicely, Lombardi. Slips it back to the skipper in Bradley. He comes inside to the man, the myth, the legend in Giovinco, but he gets picked off a little too easily. Maybe getting a little bit old in age. Bradley's there. Giovinco does well. Love it. Back to Giovinco as of written him off, but he couldn't get the shot away again. Bradley going to get another crack at the cherry here. Slips it off to Morrow. Zavaleta, the centre back. Endo. Oh, good work from Johnson. Taken out, and a penalty is called. The keeper has taken out Johnson. Gets himself a yellow card, and it's a penalty opportunity here for Toronto. Jesse Gonzalez is the culprit. Let's have a quick look at that. Johnson just turned his back on him and kicked in the face and taken down. So a penalty now for Giovinco. And he puts it in. 1-0 Toronto. We've got the lead, and he gets on his crazy frog motorcycle. Cracking penalty there from Giovinco. Yes, lad. Look at the size of him. Fucking Mini-Me would be pretty impressed with his height. And that makes it 1-0 Toronto. Corner for Dallas, 37 minutes gone. We've defended well. Here we go, into the box. Zavaleta gets up. Lovitz does well. Giovinco just punches it out. And we can defend here. Yes, Giovinco. That is brilliant. Slips it off to his old mate Lombardi. He chips it forward, wanted Giovinco to keep running. Giovinco does get the fucking tackle. Here's Giovinco. He cuts inside. Giovinco has put it over the top. Unlucky, son. Did all the hard work, but couldn't finish. Oh, mate, he slapped that into next week. That's half time. It's 1-0 to Toronto. The penalty has been the difference. Oh, good work. Good work from fucking Lovitz. And he's away again. He's got some sprightly pace about him. Here he does, cuts inside, slips it off. Lombardi, can he take his man on? It's Lombardi. He's just got to finish. Gets in, 2-0, and it's big Lombardi. La 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 bamba, Lombardi. La 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 bamba, Lombardi. Gets in, lad. The big Italian unit just slides one in past the keeper. It's 2-0 Toronto. And this is just about sealed up here in the MLS. Well, Fabian Bush has these lads firing at the right time of the season. And Big Lumbers has lumberjacked his way through. His 9th goal in the MLS this season since he's made the transfer. And it is 2-0 to Toronto here in the final. Luna plays it on quickly. Johnson out wide to Morrow. Goes down the line to Lovitz. He's just about out of legs, but he's been running all day. Feeds this one off to Bradley. He goes to Johnson. He gets a runner. It's fucking Luna. Luna. Oh, he tried hard. Giovinco's come flying through. Oh, come on, Giovinco. Oh, that is a great pass. Hagelin off to Johnson. Out to Bradley. There's Luna again, going to get involved here. Luna cuts back. Can he find someone? He's got Lombardi! Yeah! 3-0! Lombardi's got 2! It's all fucking coming up Toronto! Oh, ladies and gentlemen, get the maple syrup ready. We're having a fucking night tonight. Lombardi gets his 2nd of the game. It's 3-0 Toronto. And the big Italian unit smashes it home. 3-0. It's done and dusted. The MLS is done with. And we're going to have to start looking for our next job in Stage 4, South America. 10 goals this season. Scores in the 69th minute. And it is 3-0. Williams. Giovinco
Makes the challenge here.
does well. Bradley. He's got
through
Lombardi. Lombardi looking for his hat-trick. Oh, he's got it! He's fucking got it! 4-0 Toronto, and Lombardi has absolutely decimated Dallas here. What a turn from the big Italian unit. He smacks it in low, and it is 4-0, ladies and gentlemen. Big Lombardi has come up gold here. Fabian Bush, you fucking legend. Get in, son. What a game from Lombardi. Well, at 4-0 up, we're going to bring on Elton in between the sticks. It's not very often you replace a goalkeeper on a clean sheet, but young Elton is going to get to come in here and experience some real hard football, hopefully. And hopefully this will give him a taste of what is required of him to play in a World Cup. He'll want to shut out the last 14 minutes, that's for sure, protecting the clean sheet of the team. But it's 4-0. Let's see if we can score another one. He's better shower.
Good position. They've worked this attack very
Moving
well.
his way forward.
Giovinco.
Giovinco does well. Slips it off. Lombardi. Oh, he's got 4. He's fucking got 4. It's 5-0 Toronto. Oh, Giovinco and Lombardi fucking combining once again. Look at this. Absolute brilliance from Lombardi. Smashed it. Nah, fuck it. We need to go and make sure that we check the sliders here because people are going to have a cry because I haven't been able to score a goal to save me fucking life. Is it game settings? It is game settings. And we're going to go all the way down here. We can see it's all fucking 50s. It's all kosher. Don't you worry about that. We are having an absolute field day here. Lombardi absolutely destroying Dallas. And let's finish this game off with a bang.
We can see a slightly different
Lombardi.
viewpoint
What
on
a
it.
cracking man he is. Absolute fine specimen of an Italian striker. Bang. Why didn't you hit him in the face? You may as well have. You've absolutely knocked Dallas down. He's got fucking 4 for the game. And it's all come up Toronto. It's a corner for Dallas in the dying stages of this game. You can't see them getting anything. Alternate makes the catch. And it is victory. MLS champions are Toronto. Fabian Bush has done it again. And Lombardi has absolutely taken Dallas to the cleaners. It's all Toronto. Don't you worry about that. Fill that cup up with maple syrup, ladies and gentlemen. We are having an absolute smashing party tonight. Oh, mate. Fabian Bush and Lombardi. What a story this is in the Journeyman. 3 seasons, 3 teams, 3 championships, and 3 stages complete now in our Journeyman challenge. Oh, absolute scenes here as Toronto lift the cup. It's going to be the skipper Bradley lifting it. The stalemate in that centre defensive midfield position has played well all season, but you've got to give MVP to fucking Lombardi for this game. What a star he is. He's come in, we've paid the money, and he has done the business. 4 in the final for Lombardi. We are the MLS champions, and stage 3 is completed. We can move on and start looking for that stage 4 job in South America. Oh, Lombardi, you are something special. Something very, very special. If he was in the Cheltenham series, there would be fucking issues. I can tell you that right now. It's just such a contrast. Cheltenham, we can't seem to score a goal to save our lives. And in the Journeyman series, Lombardi, maybe it's just the caliber of players behind him helping him out. The fact that he is 84 overall, but he has just destroyed Dallas today. Toronto MLS champions. Stage 3 complete. We are done. So Dallas only had 1 shot for their 50% possession. We had 9, 8 on target. And man of the match is Lombardi with a perfect 10. What a fucking game from our Scout Future star. He is a beautiful man indeed. Alright, we've got some scouting updates here. It is December, so any of these lads we're going to have to try and sign up as we go and start looking for a new job. But Damara looks okay. We'll leave him there. Schuster can piss off. Binder we'll worry about later. Dreschler and pretty much rubbish here from Austria. Alright, Finland, come on. Raikkonen looks pretty average. We're going to reject him. Karelia, we are going to reject. Another Raikkonen, we're going to reject. And Oliver Harkey, well, he's 17. He probably won't amount to anything, but we'll sign him up because we need lots of Finnish players floating around the system. And Canada, what have we got here? Bliska, reject. Brown, reject. Adam Moore looks amazing. We'll sign him in. Campbell, reject. Harry Wolf, we'll sign him in. And Colin Burns, sign him in. All right, so this is the Youth Academy at the moment. We're going to sign all of these young lads up. So Harkey gets a contract, get him into the system. That's what we really want to do. We're going to sign all of these players up. Oh, Colin Burns looks all right. Another good Canadian goalkeeper floating about the system. So Canada could be a force to be reckoned with in the future. Wolf will offer him a contract. Adam Moore looks very good for Canada as well. So Canada looking the goods moving forward. And Guan is ready to go from China. All right, time for a full squad report. Irwin, 72, gone up 1. Hagelin, 70, gone up 1. Zavaleta, 71, gone up 1. Williams is a 70. Morrow, 68, gone down 1. Bradley, 78, gone down 1. Johnson's a 69, gone down 1. Endo, a 71, gone up 1. Giovinco's a 79, gone down 2. Look at the acceleration he's lost because he's turned 32. That's ridiculous, EA. Sort your shit out. Lovitz is a 67. Lombardi, an 84, gone up 2. Banged in 12 goals from 16 appearances, including 1 assist. What a great effort from the lad, and he is growing very, very nicely. 95 finishing. Jay Chapman, 70, gone up 2. Hamilton, 72, gone up 2. Delgado, 72, gone up 2. Joaquin Luna, 66, gone up 3. Tapio Eltonen, 73, gone up 8. We've been training him as a goalkeeper because once we leave this club, and we won't have access to him to train, so I need to get him up ready for some Finland duties. Morgan, 69, gone up 1. Betashal, 66, gone down 1. Bruno Anderson Morales Petri is a 59, gone up 2. Frank Burns is a 57. Noah Gorthia, 52, gone up 1. Bruce Cameron, a 58. Jana Mikola is a 62, gone up 2. Cristobal Vergara is a 62, gone up 2. Thomas Abeledo, a 59, gone up 1. Josh Williams is a 56. Jian Guan, a 56. Leo Ocean is a 58, gone up 1. Adam Moore, a 59. Harry Wolf, a 43. Colin Burns, a 61. Oliver Haraki is a 46 overall striker, so he's from Finland. Yes. Rubbish. All right. Ramison, a 56, gone up 1. Johannesson, a 58. Nathan Wood, 55. Karaninen, 59, gone up 3. Babuli, 68. He's leaving the club. He's going to New York Red Bulls when his contract expires. Oh, well. Simonen, 65, gone up 1. Bono, 70, gone up 2. Mark Bloom is 62, gone down 2. Osiro is a 74. Ricketts is 63, gone down 1. And that is the full squad at Toronto. And that's where we'll be leaving them. I will pick up any of the Youth Academy players that do come of age while we look for a new job. But yeah, that is our final squad for Toronto. Taking a look at the statistics, Giovinco with 18 goals took the Golden Boot. Lombardi, even though he played like half a season, managed to pick up 12 goals. So and Bradley picked up 8 as well, so that is decent. Assist-wise, well, it was Bradley with 5, Giovinco with 5. Who else have we got? Lovitz with 5. So a good all-round performance. Clean sheets, Irwin with 12. That's a great effort from him. Elton didn't really get many games, but Bono, 1 clean sheet gets you on the clean sheet list. All right. Yellow cards, well, Bradley with 5. He's an angry man, but I did enjoy playing with him this year. And red cards, Johnson with 1. And that should be about. Taking a look at how some of the other leagues are traveling. Perth Glory yet to lose a game in their current season on 26 points. So looks like we've done a good job there. And in Japan, Gamba Osaka are sitting top on equal points. The Levian Cup, they are not there, and we can't see the J2 competition for some reason. Thanks, EA. Right, so the MLS is done for us. We managed to finish 5th, pretty much simulating our way through. Only just snuck to stay into finals contention. But we had an absolute run there in the finals tournament, beating Orlando 6-1, beating Chicago 4-1, and then in the final, a dominating performance from Lombardi gives us a 5-0 victory. The MLS is done. Let's go and look for a new job. Okay, so the date is May. Fucking May. It's taken 5 months for a South American job to rear its ugly head. So let's go and have a look at the options we have. to take on. All right, there are 2 jobs available for us. It is the Brazilian League. We've got Botafogo, who are 4th. I don't believe the season started. They've got 37 million, and they want us to win the league title. So a pretty strong objective there for us to get the job done. The other team is Fluminense. Fluminense. They want us to win the league title, but they've got 88 million. Now, I need to take this team because they've got the big money, and we're going to need that to try and buy Lombardi. So, Fluminense, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. This is the team we're going to try and get a job with. I'll just give you a quick look at some of the players. Obviously, it's been 5 months. I've been heavily training Eltonen. So he is gone up 6. He is a 79 overall goalkeeper now. So looking good, but we're not going to be able to train him too much more. All of the youth academy. Here's the young American left midfielder. We've managed to bring him in. All of these kids have managed to come in from the youth academy. And yeah, they've grown. And well, Harkey has gone up 14. I put a bit of training into him. He's got no status, but a Finnish striker, you never know. Right, so we'll be leaving here shortly. Toronto looking okay. They're sitting on top of the table, so hopefully we set them up and they don't miss Lombardi too much once we steal him away. All right, so we're going to the Brazilian League and with Fluminense. Fluminense. Whatever, accept. All right, so we join the Brazilian League the day before the season begins here by the looks of things. And yes, we've got some international games as well coming up shortly. So yes. Stage 4 begins. All right, so it looks like we've got a pretty rough side to deal with. That's a good thing because that means that the youth talent we do pick up is going to come through and really do a job here. But they've got some decent players on the bench. A lot of no-face players, that is for sure. So I'm happy for most of those lads to be leaving. Why have they given me such a shit starting lineup when I've got, you know, good players like Santos? Santos. 24. Get him on the fucking pitch. All right, so we'll have a play with that ready for the next episode. What is this kit? It looks pretty interesting. But yeah, we'll see what we can do. All right, so the joy is it is May. So only 2 months until that transfer window opens, and we can look at trying to get Lombardi down to play here in South America. We'll worry about scouts and everything, setting up this team in the next episode. Hopefully they're ready for stage 4. We are in Brazil, and one more stage, we will be in Europe. So we need to set this team up. It looks like it's going to be a rough ride to start with. I'm not sure what the capabilities of the other team are. I've never played in Brazil or anywhere in South America for that fact. So that's why I love these Journeyman style series. You get to experience different parts of the game that you probably normally wouldn't think about. But yep, Fluminense, we are in control. Femi Bush is ready to win his 4th title. And yeah, rock and roll. All right, taking a quick look at the objectives before we wrap this one up. No youth objectives, no brand exposure. Continental success, reach the group stage of the Copa Latinoamericana. Okay, domestic success, win the league title and win the cup. Fuck me. And no financial objectives, so we can go and blow the cash. That is the main thing. So I'm going to take my time, look for some free agents, see if we can strengthen this side up, ready for an attack, because we've got some big objectives that will need to be taken on in this season with Fluminense. All right, so we're going to wrap this one up. I'm not really familiar with any of the teams here. Palmeiras, I believe, is one of the strongest sides. But yeah, let me know who I need to look out for. And any lads that you think I should go and look for from the previous teams that we've been playing with. Obviously Lombardi, but I will need to scout out, get a shortlist cranking, and we'll get ready to take on Brazil. But until then, thanks very much for tuning in. Hopefully you're enjoying the Journeyman. Let me know how you're going in the comments down below. I do want to make a quick mention while we're here. One young lad in Jonathan Clare has been absolutely smashing it on Twitter, sending me like updates of how he's going. If you have Twitter, feel free to send me pictures and that kind of thing, because that's probably the quickest way you're going to get a bit of interaction from myself. But we'll leave that one there. The Journeyman is in stage 4. We're in Brazil. We'll see you next time. I'm Aspiring DK. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, and you have a good one.